Hi, my name is Eddie. I'm a photographer, I'm a husband, and I'm a dad. And today is Kombucha Day. I need to bottle some kombucha. I better get busy. Alright, here's my station setup. I have my bottles washed and prepped. Behind I have my lids. Of course, my kombucha that's already fermented and ready to go. And we zip over here. Alright, here's my station. I grab my fermented kombucha. My hands are clean. Whoa, that was a good SCOBY burp. SCOBY. Take out my SCOBY, clean hands, and then right away I'm just going to run it through a strainer for any chunks of SCOBY that are floating around. That's a good fizzle. It's a good fizzle. Alright. Right away, I take my SCOBY and put them right back. Leftover juices. Then, right from my strain, I just I pour off a cup of kombucha. That's starter for the next batch. Goes right back in. This is done. Should show you that too. I cover them up with something that it can breathe. With rubber bands so no critters get in there. Then I pour it back into something easier to pour for me. Then every bottle that I bottle is about a cup and a half of this kombucha. And we just go bottle it. Alright, over at the bottling station, I usually don't even move the bottles. So we have our 1.5 cups of the kombucha, and I just start filling. That's pretty darn close. And then a half a cup will be juice of my choice. Alright, finishing up the kombucha. We got them all filled with the kombucha that's been fermented. Alright, last couple steps that I do for my kombucha is I put flavoring in it, or what kind of juice I want to actually put in here. I have juiced a couple different kinds of fruit. I have some apple juice and some pomegranate juice that I have let set. I like it when it sets, then it settles all the stuff down below. But we're going to do the same process as when we filled it with kombucha. Is use our funnel, and I use half a cup of juice. That'll be 2 cups total. You need a little room at the top, so when it is going to ferment one more time, it'll ferment one more time, about 2 or 3 days, to get the right bubbly, the right consistency of carbonization into the whole mix of it. But keep on doing this and fill these bad boys up and go from there. All right, the last step, I cap everything. All right, now these bad boys are going to sit up here. They'll sit up here for 2-3 days. Then periodically take them down, carefully, open them up, make sure that I burp them so they don't explode. But when they get the right consistency, the right fizz, the right taste, put them in the refrigerator, get them chilled, down the hatch they go. What's really crazy, 24 of these bad boys, if I would bought them in a store at $3.99, that's like $95. I'm gonna wait for these guys to sit.
Several days later.
That's my kombucha. It's been sitting there for a couple days. I grab them, take a little shake, and then open them up and try to see where my level of carbonization's at. Like, some people might be fine with that. For me, I want them really bubbly, really bubbly. Have actually a similarity to beer. So this one's apple, and this guy here is pomegranate. So sometimes it gets like that. You got to screw it back on. So this one here for me is ready. That's a highly amount of carbonization right now. But yeah, this is delicious, extra delicious. Since it is at the 2-day mark, you need to be really eyeballing these guys, because look at that. It's a lot. Sometimes one will have a little bit more sugar than most, and I noticed that, like that one right there, I might leave up for. Well, now it gets more. No, I'm good with that. I think I'm good with it because I'm just so anxious. I actually missed a couple days where I didn't have any kombucha, and I drink 1 or 2 a day. Honestly, I think I'm going to take all these down, put them in the refrigerator, start drinking them. Ooh, that was a good one.